Hey everybody, and welcome. This is Golden Sai. I know, haven't been around in a while. It's been about 3 weeks since I did the last live stream, but I've been sick, and that's why I haven't done it. I had an ear infection at first, which meant I couldn't wear my headset. And then 2 days after getting an ear infection, I got the stomach flu, and so did my husband. So we've been recovering. It's been a journey and a half, and I'm ready for this planetary alignment to change. Um, so I haven't been doing much, and it's been real, basically. So I wanted to let you guys know what I have been up to. I've been watching some live streams. Curse Zero just done a live stream. Crunchy B has done live streams. Uh, Creek has done his karaoke live stream and has done a world tour using Google Maps, which was really fun. Um, so I've been watching. Mr. Unspecified has done a live stream of fishing in Louisiana. So I watched that for a while. And I've been keeping up on the whole Titanic thing, which, for those of you who are new, I've been watching the Titanic channel and they've been doing videos about the survivors and the testimonies they have given to Congress and the stories from their point of view. Human level, very cool. But I have on stage with me tonight Mr. Zero. How you doing, Zero?
I'm here.
You're there. What you been up to the last 3 weeks?
Nothing. That's a good show you had for the last 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes.
Thank you.
So what else you got for us?
I don't really have anything planned. Um, you were talking about astronomy backstage a little
I
bit.
wasn't talking about nothing.
Nothing like putting cursed on the spot. Um, so I am doing astrology and I am doing the astrology chart because you had mentioned, doing that thing where I tell you might want to do this instead of that during this time. I am going to do one of those in about a week. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the right time, but it is under construction as of right now.
Good, you got the construction paper out.
Yes, I got the construction paper out. I drew the circles, multiple circles, and plotted some lines, and it's been real.
You used the very safe scissors to cut out stars and everything.
No, I didn't cut out stars, smartass. But I do have the alignment pretty much done. I just have to interpret it.
Okay, you have more people in your yeah, down there, that thing.
I have that thing, chat. I want to say hi to Creek. He was the first one in. Hi, and Kimmy's here. Hey, Kimmy, if you want to come up, the link's posted up at top. I think it is. Kirst, is it posted up at top?
Yeah, you
You're
got it
good
pinned
at
up.
that. Yeah, I got it pinned up there. Kimmy's new friend. She's wonderful. Very nice woman. So Kimmy, if you want to come up and chit chat, you're more than welcome. Um, the other thing I did is I got my plant started for the growing season, and after 4 days, my tomatoes popped up. So
So
yay!
are we talking about tomatoes or are we talking about tomatoes?
No, we're not talking about tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
No, not that kind of tomatoes. But we are talking about.
Because that's like code. You walk into like the plant store, how to grow your plant, and you ask them how to grow tomatoes, and they tell you how to grow tomatoes.
Is that like strawberries used to be in trees?
Yeah. The strawberry
Is that
trees. You
the
know what
same
I'm
code?
talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. The strawberries and the trees and everything else. No, it's actually tomatoes. Like I have 3 varieties going. I have Roma tomatoes, I have cherry tomatoes, and I have slicing tomatoes. So all 3 have come up so
I
far.
have a foul mouth, and I don't realize it at times. Is your only answer to that, Kimmy? I'll say bad words,
Not
and it
you,
won't be on
Kirsten.
purpose. What are you talking about, Cy?
Not you, never.
Okay, we are not in opposite land.
Kimmy, I don't care if there's noise in the background. I understand you got kids and stuff. You can still come up. No one's going to say, oh, you got background noise here.
I'm the barfly. I don't belong here.
You most certainly do belong here. What the hell are you talking about? Curse, don't start shit.
I'm the reason. I'm the reason why the building stands, but I don't belong here. I'm the barfly. I make sure that there's a constant income to this business.
What income are you bringing me? Should I
Yeah,
need more of
what do
it?
barflies do? Ask yourself what a barfly does, and realize why I called myself a barfly.
Like, seriously. Where's the
What?
income coming in at?
Wait, what? What are we
You
even
said you
talking about?
you said you
No,
bring in
no,
income.
stop it.
Where's
Stop it right now. Stop it.
All right, I'm stopping it.
What are we talking about?
I don't know what the hell I kind of got off
I don't
track.
know. I don't know. You had a track, and now the train's already at the station, and you said you got nothing else.
I'm
After 3 minutes,
heavily
you had nothing.
medicated. I'm heavily medicated.
That's not a good enough excuse.
I think that's a
That's not
great
good
excuse.
enough.
What the
Where's
hell are you
all the
talking
rum
about?
gone?
Yeah, the rum. The
Okay,
rum. I
okay.
can't
We
drink
have
the
more
rum.
people in chat now.
Oh, we do? Oh, in the studio. Hi, in the studio. He became a grandpa recently. Yay. So I don't know. It went off the rails a little bit. And heavily medicated is a good excuse. I don't care, Curse. It's a great
No, I'm
excuse.
always heavily medicated, so that's not a good enough excuse.
Yeah, but that's you. That's not me. I'm not usually heavily
What?
medicated.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
This is your show. You told me to shut up.
I did not tell you to shut up. Don't even go there, dude. I so did
I
not.
got pulled up here because Cy needed help, and then I got told to sit down and shut up and look pretty. Like, what do you want me to do?
I did not. I did not tell you to shut up and look pretty. I wouldn't even say that to you. Doesn't mean I wouldn't say it to
That's not
somebody
what you said, but
else.
that's what you meant.
Nah.
It's like, I
So
need help. I need you to sit on this stage and look pretty next to me and not make me look like the idiot. Make sure you look like the idiot. Okay, Cy, I'll sit here and make sure that I look like the idiot. That's easy.
okay. If that's what you want, I'm not gonna argue with you on it. So this
See, you're already
crazy
making yourself look smart.
see, there you go. That's what's up. So this crazy alignment that's going on up there is having an impact on a lot of people. And me, it's more physical than anything else. And some people, it's more emotional than physical. But the changes are real. They're coming, dude. They're coming. They're coming hard. So it's going to be
I don't know,
interesting.
man. You know the way I look at it. I'm waiting for the coaling, and the coaling can't come fast enough. But we're not supposed to talk about that here. We're supposed to be all light and fluffy and rainbows and starshine.
That's exactly right. Rainbows and sunshine and fluffy like clouds. I guess I can use that analogy, right? Clouds are kind of fluffy in a way. But anyway, do you
Yeah,
grow
I don't know what
anything?
we're talking about anymore. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about. We're just chit chatting. Can't we chit chat? Just calm down, relax, chit chat.
Well, if we're shooting the shit, who's holding the gun?
Oh, I'm not. No, no.
So what the hell do you expect is going on?
I don't know. I have no idea. But I did talk to Mud Rabbit. And by the way, guys, Mud Rabbit's having a little bit of problems too. She's not feeling that well, so please send prayers and thoughts, and hopefully she gets better and I get better, and then we can resume our natural live streams. How about that one? Oh my God. And when we watched the Mandela Effect Cursed, I think the Mandela Effect movie is Mandela affected. I really do.
Okay, what I think we dis- I think we discussed what we think might have changed on the movie, and I think we discussed that while we watched it
Yeah, we did,
or after we watched it or some
but we
shit.
didn't do it live. Yeah, we just didn't do it
You
live.
didn't do it live. You didn't do it for the Vine, Si. You remember that shit? Do it for the Vine? Like, that's how old we are. Wait a minute. That's how old I am.
Yeah, yeah, you're old.
I was back in the day whenever Yahoo allowed you a 3-letter password. That's how old I am.
I never remember that. They allowed you a 3-letter password?
Hell yeah.
Nuh-uh, really?
That's how old I am on the internet. Yahoo allowed my Yahoo account that I still have. It's no longer a 3-letter password, but it originally had a 3-letter password.
Facebook, I remember, had a 4-letter. You could do 4-letter password because I've done that. But I didn't know Yahoo did that. That's interesting.
Yeah. You can't take that shit away from me. And this whole Mandela nonsense, yeah, this is bullshit, man. It's bullshit, man. I don't even know what my childhood was like. And I even talked to my guy, my longest standing friend. And I asked him about that one day. And he has a different memory than I do about that day. He has the memory that I didn't want to happen. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, shit.
We
Really?
found something. Like, let's put it this way. He told me this story. Okay? He told me this story. I didn't lead him in any way. All I did was ask him, how did we walk back to our houses the day that we had detention at one time? And the way that it happened to me is we took the mile-long trail to the post office, and that's whenever we parted ways, because that's where you get what I'm saying? That's where I go one way, and I'm at my house in about 15 minutes. He goes another way. He's at his house in like 25 minutes. So he told me that we went through the woods and we found a bunker. Was in his next paragraph. And I'm like, you just told me what reality I'm in by telling me that was your memory of what happened that day. Do you get what I'm trying to say there?
Yeah, I do. Because I've had that type of thing happen. Like, I've had that happen. It was weird. It just. Now, did you tell him your memory versus his memory? Or did you just
That's
let
why
him
I
know?
said I didn't lead him. I just asked him, how did we get home that one time? Because it was his idea that he wanted to go through the woods. And I'm like, nah, man, I'm going on the trail. And we walked the trail. No, so I said, how did we get home how did we get back to our house that day? He said, we walked through the woods and we found a bunker. We didn't get back to our house till nearly 6 o'clock, which we would have got there till like 5:15, like right about 5 o'clock. But we dicked off inside of the fucking woods for like 30 minutes because we found this fucking bunker. You get my point?
Yeah.
And after he told me about that, I was like, nah, dude. That's actually something that I thought of. And he literally told me. That's how come I say I have memories from all the timelines. You get my point there?
Yeah.
Because I thought of that. And all these years later, he tells me that's what happened in his memory of that day, because we only had detention that once because he was better than me. He was not as bad as I was. I'd get in trouble for no reason. He'd get in trouble if he actually did something.
So you never did anything to get in trouble? You just got in trouble?
No, I got in trouble a lot for a lot of shit, and not always. It wasn't always my fault. I was the guy that it was his fault.
Oh, okay. I'm the one that took blame, even though I didn't do it.
I'm the one that was said it did it and didn't fight it because I couldn't prove it was somebody else.
No, I could prove it was somebody else, but I still took the blame because my punishment would be less than theirs because they were habitual offenders in a kid sense. So it was like they would do something, and then I would be like, no, I did it.
Why do you think I was politely asked to leave school in 10th grade? No, really, they
Well,
politely asked me not to come back to school.
they politely did it.
Yeah, because they said if I would come back to school, they would actually have to expel me. But if I decided
Oh,
not to come to school, and by that time I was emancipated, so there was no whatever that stupid shit is.
wait,
I can't
parental
think
control.
where you get in your parents get in trouble for you not going to school.
Truancy.
Yeah, I was already emancipated because my parents had passed away.
Okay.
So they had politely asked me to not come back to school.
Oh. No, I wasn't a troublemaker at all. I was the peacekeeper. I actually kept the peace until
You don't remember I was charged with terrorism at 17?
no, I didn't.
She forgot. She
I
forgot.
forgot. Not that I don't believe it, because I do. But yeah.
Yeah, it was the prosecutor. She brought up the technical definition of terrorism. A group of people are in fear of somebody's words or action. There was technically only three witnesses. So the judge said two as a couple, three as a few, four or more as a group. Case dismissed.
Okay. Yeah, I never got in trouble with the law. I like.
I don't know what In the Studio is talking about. What is he talking about?
He said his password was 12345. Like we were talking about passwords a while ago. And he had
Yeah,
the
yeah,
three.
yeah,
Yeah, his was
yeah.
just one, two, three, four,
I,
five.
I'm confused now. Why'd you do
It's
this to me?
okay. I didn't do
Don't
shit.
do this to me. Stop it. Stop it right now.
Calm down, Creek. Calm or Creek. Cursed. I'm so used to saying Creek anymore. Calm down, Zero. It doesn't feel
Okay,
natural to call you
entertain your
Zero.
audience. You have somebody in chat. I'm going for a cigarette.
Okay, you go for a cigarette. Oh, we got the hawk going on. Hey, Ren K, how are you? I haven't talked to you in a while. How you been? How's your wife? Michael, did you see? And I said this, and there was a point in time, I think it was 2018, 2019, where they had this giant pick, like a hair pick, in the middle of Philadelphia. They also had it in the middle of New Orleans, too. And all I could think about was Spaceballs and see if you remember this one. Comb the desert. Remember that? Comb the desert. That's all I could think of. I was cracking up laughing when I saw that. They had like this huge pick. It was an actual hair pick. And I'm like, why? Why? It just doesn't make any sense. It makes absolutely no sense. No, but I've been planting my garden or starting my garden. So we've had like 80-degree weather and it's been sunny and beautiful. Rain a lot, but it's still been sunny and beautiful during the day. And then all of a sudden we got hit with this 30-degree weather crap for the last 2 days. We went from 80 in one day during the day all the way down to 30 at night. So I'm glad I didn't put anything outside yet, but I did start, I said earlier, my tomatoes and my peppers, and I do them indoors first. So they're growing. And then I was going to do green beans this year, but I decided just to plant more corn. And I got barrels for my strawberries, so I'm getting ready for springtime. Anybody else with me? How's everybody adjusting to the spring forward, fall backward thing? I can't take it that it is sunny at 7 o'clock in the morning. Or it doesn't get sunny until 7 o'clock in the morning. Definitely I'm not a spring forward person. I'm a fall back type person. It is nice if you want to go fishing, though, which I do like to fish. But I haven't been able to in the last couple years because it's kind of been busy with the garden, busy with this, busy with that. Life is lifing. Sometimes life just be lifing. So, let's see. Yeah, the Spaceballs reference. We didn't find shit. That was great. That was absolutely great. Oh, by the way, everybody, if you're here, you're listening, please like, subscribe, share out if you know anybody that would like to watch, and hit the bell because I'm the queen of pop-ups. So, like I said, I'm going to do the astrology probably next weekend, and it's already charted out. I just have to do the interpretation of it. And that's going to be for about the next month-ish or so, because not too much is going to change within that time. And then I'll do it again. Hi, everyone that's lurking. Lurkers are welcome. The link is up at the top. If you want to click on it and join the chat, you can. Let's see. So I haven't been doing much. I've been resting. I've been trying to take it easy. Just watching live streams. Been on Creeks a couple times, Creek Squad, doing karaoke and chill, and doing a road trip. So we've been doing a lot of different things. Michael, how's the grandbaby doing? Ren K, I hope your wife is doing well too. Oh, you got new pictures of the grandbaby?
Life be lifing.
Life just be life.
That's some insight right there. Life be lifing, bro.
It does though. It does. It's like all this shit happening all at once. It's like life is life. That's the only way. What else you gonna say? Shit happens.
Look what
That's
these
the only
damn
thing.
kids have done to us. Look what these damn kids have done to us. They make us talk like this. Daggum kids. So you blame these daggum kids. I blame the kids.
I blame the
Why
kids.
the hell we saying shit like this now, Si? You know, whenever I talk Cajun, I'm pissed off about something.
You talking Cajun now? Cajun cursed?
Excuse me. I mean my real voice, because who the hell wants to hear about quantum physics from a voice that sound like this?
I don't know. Try it. Maybe it'll
Nope,
be more relatable.
nope, no, we're not doing that. Hi, Catlin Birdcage. Hi, Birdcage. How are you?
Hi, Cat Birdcage. How are you doing? Cursed, how long we known each other? Like 8, 9 years, right?
Blame
Somewhere
Jay
around there.
Chris.
Yeah, it's Jay Chris's fault.
If you're out there, man, we don't hate you.
No, I actually miss the shit out the guy. Like, I do. I actually really fucking do.
Like, shout out to Jay Chris for bringing people together, even though he
Absolutely.
may have caused COVID. But yeah, that's a different story.
He did not cause COVID.
Presents are
anyway.
coming. Presents are coming, damn it! And guess what's gonna happen? Presents fucking came. Shut up.
Maybe they haven't come
I
yet.
saw.
Maybe they haven't come yet. You know what I'm saying?
Well, everybody sure got presents. They got stabbed.
No, actually, that's one of the things, the reason why I did the stream. Because you and other people and that I met from Jay Chris's channel, I kind of wanted to get us all back together.
Yeah, Jay Chris, man, you cool fucker, man. No matter what anybody says about you, even me, because I got to give you shit, because I give everybody shit. But yeah,
Yeah.
we got Steve-O in the chat now.
Hey, Steve-O. Just to let you know, Cursed, you made Brenda laugh.
Wait, where's Brenda? Hold on, where's Brenda?
Brenda is watching. Say hi, Brenda. Everybody say hi to Brenda. She's
Hi,
watching.
Brenda.
She's lurking.
She is like the shit. I have
She
nothing
is.
bad to say about her. I can't even make a joke about Brenda.
Yeah, no jokes about Brenda. We love Brenda. But she's watching. I refer to her as B on here usually. So, B, we miss you. You need to get your shit fixed so that you can come up here. And this is what we talked about, right? Doing live streams and shit. Anyway, Cat, what did you say? Oh, he's in.
Yeah, we need to get the band all back together. Miss Rude need to like appear too. You remember
Yeah,
Tina?
I'm waiting.
Like
Yeah, I'm
everybody
waiting.
reappear.
I messaged Tina. I messaged her. I haven't heard back from her yet. I'll keep messaging her. She gets on Discord, she's gonna be like, "Holy shit, I got a crap load of messages from Sai."
I think I have her on.
Hey, Steve-O.
I don't know.
Steve-O, if you want to join, the link is pinned at the top. You're more than welcome. You, Kimmy, Creek. I got room.
And somebody get up here before Sai shoots his pistol at my head.
Would you stop? People would think. Can't
What-
say
what-
that on YouTube.
What are you talking about?
We won't get me booted off
Oh,
here and shit.
Wait a minute. My bad. I'm just going to shut up and everybody be happy. Have your hopium.
Hopium, really? Really?
What? It's better than hope porn, right?
Yes, yes, it's much better than that.
Here, have some hopium. Have some hopium. It's okay. Everything will be fine. What live was I on? I don't remember what live I was on. Where you got to grab them by the back of the neck. You got to pull their ostrich heads out of the hole. You got to show them, look around, and then you got to slam their head back into the ground. whenever they if they
That
pop their
wasn't
head
you
back out.
said that to me. You said that to me when we were talking one night.
Oh, like where the hell was I whenever I said this?
You said that to me. Curse, you said that to
You,
me.
you,
And
you slam their head back in the ground. And if they pop up, you pat them on the back. If they don't pop up, you kick them in the ribs and you keep walking.
now. And Kat, why are you saying you suck? Are you just having a bad day, a bad week, a bad month? I hate that when people feel that way. I really do. I don't like when people feel bad like that. I know. But you know what, Kirst, if I wasn't around, think you would have no sunshine. You know you love the sunshine.
You're just a candle in a dark room, aren't you?
I am. Kat, I am going to do astrology. This one's not it, though. I am going to do an astrology video or live stream next week when I feel better. This was just I wanted somebody to talk to. I wanted to talk to people. I need to socialize. I feel like I'm stuck in this house all the time. And I was sick and I didn't feel good. So it amplified me being stuck in the house because I couldn't even go food shopping or nothing. So I went out for the first time today in like 2 or 3 weeks, which seems to be a repeat because I did that too when we had the storms. Anyway, so I just wanted to do a pop up live stream. That's all. Nothing big, nothing huge, nothing planned either. Really, nothing planned. It's just me and Kirst going back and forth at each other. And if anybody else wants to join, honestly, he doesn't bite.
I'm just a stick in the mud. That's all I am.
No, you're
Completely
not.
harmless, but if you run into me, well, that wasn't my fault.
You are completely harmless
Be
when you want to
quiet.
be. I know. It's it's hard. You need the candle in the room. You know what I'm saying, Kirst? Sometimes you just need a little light.
Well,
You want me to start singing Kumbaya?
no, how about you start singing the song Catlin's talking about?
What's
Katina?
he talk?
I think I'm saying her name wrong.
A little sunshine. It's cat in the bird cage.
Yeah, it's a cat in a bird cage. It's a cat in a bird cage.
Yes, it's cat in the bird cage.
So yeah, we're stuck. Like stick in the mud, we're stuck.
We're not stuck. Why do you
I
say
don't know
that?
what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
You do know what I'm saying. You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. And see, this is just how me and Curse talk to each other. This is our communicado. Did you
We
guys
don't.
have that freaking 30-degree weather up there last night?
Yeah, that's another thing I was supposed to look at. You was talking about combing the desert, and I decided not to look that up. So let me look this up real quick.
What, the big pick in the middle of fucking Philadelphia in like
Yeah, so
2019,
Tuesday, Wednesday,
2018?
Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it's going to be cold again for us. For us, and I think your weather is like a day behind or some shit, or a day ahead.
I think we're a day ahead. I think. But it's like, it's weird because we went from like 80 some odd degree weather down to 30 in one day. And then I was talking to Mud Rabbit, and she was talking about what the hell is that called? The Schumann residence. Did I say that right?
Yeah, that's the right words.
Okay. So basically the heartbeat of the Earth or the biorhythm of the Earth.
Yeah, they've
And
been playing with that for like 30 years. They've raised it over the past 30 years, and it hasn't raised at all in all the years in Earth's existence. But over the past 30 years, it's raised like 100 some odd points. Go ahead.
so she was talking about that, and it went completely blank several times. Like, and I guess it's not supposed to do that. I guess it's like the Earth flatlined or whatever.
Huh?
It went completely blank where there was no activity.
Are you saying the Schumann resonance wasn't resonating?
It was not resonating.
Oh,
Yes, cat. Sewing does take stitches.
so you've seen They Live, right?
No, I don't think I did.
You haven't
Is
seen
it
Rowdy Roddy
alien?
Piper?
I know who Rowdy Piper is, but I haven't seen that movie now. I'm not a movie connoisseur. I caught up on several movies since I've been like sick, but I didn't realize how many movies I haven't seen. Like I saw the one the other night with the chicks that were stuck in the fucking pool. Did you see that shit?
Wait, what?
These two sisters went in the swimming pool, and the guy closed the top of the pool because he didn't realize they were in the pool, and he was closing up for the night. And
Oh,
then,
that's just fucking fucked up.
and it's a true story too. It's like based on true story type shit. And then this ex-convict who was doing janitor stuff at night at the pool, like knew they were in there, and then she wouldn't let them out. And then she took the heater. I mean, it's kind of psychotic. She took the heater off, the pool heater, and so
I don't know.
it made the pool
That's some crazy
colder.
sounding shit.
It is some crazy. See, I caught up on movies I haven't watched in a while. Like I didn't know I didn't watch so many movies. Then
Okay,
I
I'm
was
gonna.
watching.
Can I try to share something, Si?
Yeah, you just have to put it in the back, and then let me know it's there so I can click on it. Wait, what are you sharing? I'm scared. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so I'll do the talking. I'll do the commentary.
Okay.
I think I have it muted already. Yeah, it's already muted. So I'll do the commentary for this. So basically, see Snake,
Yeah.
see Snake in thermal imaging, right?
Right.
Okay, so it's down here somewhere. We're walking down the street, all right?
Uh-huh.
But you see this person right here and this person right here.
Yeah.
Why don't they have warmth like these people right here?
Uh,
You see these two people down here in the corner.
yeah.
You see they're obviously moving around, right? Like they're moving around and there's no heat following them, right? There's no heat on their body.
Right.
Okay, but we have heat on these people right here, right? We have heat on these people, right? There's obviously
Yes.
heat on these people, and these are random everyday people, right? Now
Right.
remember, back to snaky poo, right? You don't pop up in thermal imaging, right? This is
Right.
snaky poo, right? And he don't pop up in thermal imaging. And I said They Live, and I showed you that, and that's what I just said.
Okay. So they don't have thermal imaging.
So they don't show up in thermo.
Hey, David.
That
Hope you're
is,
doing
yeah.
good. So
We're
you
watching
think they're an
something.
NPC?
Those aren't NPCs, honey.
Okay, they're snake people.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with what the chat's saying. We're gonna say they're lizard people.
Okay, lizard people.
Yeah, we're gonna say that they're lizard people for the sake of hecklefish. But
Okay.
I was just showing you that Snaky Poo has no thermal energy, and these people had thermal energy. But these two people over here that were standing in front of a building, a news building, that's a news building, by the way. They were standing in front of. They don't have thermal energy. Exactly, David. We was watching a video that somebody was showing where humans did not have a heat signature. Correct.
That's kind of weird. Okay, that's really weird. So,
That's all I got to say about that. There's your rabbit hole.
okay. I don't like that rabbit hole. Give me another one. That rabbit hole doesn't do much for
No
me.
take backseat. It's no take backseats.
I don't know with the whole lizard people. Remember when J. Chris said that his eyes turned like cat-like,
I don't know, man.
lizard-like?
I don't know, man. All I can say is that you never know what somebody is.
Well, do they know, though? Do they know? That's a good question. I do they know that if they're lizard people, do they know that they're lizard people?
Are you asking me if they know that they don't have a heat signature? I'm quite sure they know they don't have a heat signature. This is why I told you they're definitely not NPCs.
I don't know if they know. What happens if you go up and tell them?
Now
I mean, that would be the nice thing to
let's
do.
rewind the conversation a little bit where you was talking about the human residents.
Oh yeah, the human residents. So
Yeah, that thing.
apparently, if that thingy, so it's like the biorhythm of the Earth, and it apparently flatlined for a couple times, according to what Mud Rabbit was saying. So I don't know much about it. That's kind of out of my wheelhouse. But do you know anything about that stuff?
That's that crazy shit. Like okay,
It's
you
like
told me not.
crazy
You
shit.
told me not. You told me not to get you canceled, so I'll put this one away.
Okay, you put that one away. Safe tucked in for Discord. No, but I'm serious. If the Earth flatlined, right? Then that would be kind of interesting to know why, at least, right? Like, is it resetting?
Okay, so
Because I'm of the belief that Earth can heal itself. I know that for a fact.
you think God is real?
Of course, God is real.
So therefore, humans cannot guide and or have the technology capable to create storms and earthquakes. You don't think that?
No, I think they can. Technology can. I've seen the
You
machines,
can agree that
at
quote
least the ones in Kentucky.
machines quote technology can guide hurricanes and they they can't pinpoint exactly and create, but they can manipulate the direction that they're going, so to speak.
They say they can't create it, but I think they can create it, though.
Yeah, I was doing the lowest common denominator question mark, but yeah,
Okay.
you're agreeing that yeah they can do certain things. Well,
No, because
obviously,
I read everything about them. So, what the hell is the name of the company?
yeah, we're talking about harp without actually saying harp.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we're saying
Thank
all
you.
of this at one time, and we're basically. I'm trying to tell you that they're changing. They're in a sense attempting to slightly modify, not terraform, but it's similar to terraform. You know what terraforming means, right?
Well, it says
They're
in their
modifying.
it says in their mission statement that they cannot. This is what it says in their mission statement because I've read it. I read the whole fucking thing. I read the company stuff as well. So it says in their mission statement that they're just doing it for research. However, they're saying that they cannot create a storm, but they can direct a storm. So,
And I'm telling you, they're changing the atmosphere to
of
accommodate for
course,
whatever the hell these things are that I just showed you.
of course. And you're going to have stronger and tougher storms because of it.
That's why I say, whenever they say the extraplanetary beings are here, they're either lying or we're all dead. Because you know how I think if it's actually legitimately real, if beings came from a different sun,
Right.
we're not. Let's hope they think of us as pets. That's the best scenario. Let's have some hopium about they think that we're pets. Because you see how we treat pets. Now you see how you treat the homeless guy. The average person treats the homeless guy. Now realize that. Now that's not
I'm
even being
thinking on it.
scientific about it.
I'm
It's like
thinking on it because
how
you know
rude
I
do you
don't do
think?
the whole alien thing. You know that, right? Like
Yeah, but I'm just saying
I have.
how rude do you think extraplanetary beings will be if they're coming here? They got to be coming here for a fucking reason.
Why does it have to be for a reason? Maybe they're exploring. That would
There's
be
your
a
reason.
reason. All right, smart ass. All right, smart ass.
And what the hell do you think some weird ass looking thing landing in the middle of no fucking where is going to get? Well, by George, I'm going to shoot it with my little PB gun.
Well, who's to say? You don't know. You don't know. You really don't know. I'm not big with the alien thing. I see spirits, and that's plenty for me. Like, honestly, I don't need to add aliens on top of the shit that I see. But,
You're already
I'm
on
not
extra
saying,
dimensional frequency. You don't need extra planetary to go along with it. That'll just.
yeah, I think if I saw an alien, I'd be like, what do you want? What do you want? At this point in time,
I've seen
I've seen,
scarier things than you. What the hell do you want?
yeah, yeah, you want to go and talk to the ghosts that are around me? You know what I'm saying? You want to come say hi? Maybe find a play date, I don't know. What the hell would you want? I don't know what I would do if I saw one. But did I tell you about that movie I saw? Um, I don't know the name of it. You could look it up though. It's Christopher Walken. It was back in the 80s. It was an alien movie. And it was kind of like a funny version in my in my thought of it of Encounter of the Fourth Kind or whatever the fuck it is. You know that one Encounter of whatever kind. You know the movie I'm talking about?
Huh?
Encounter the alien movie that's Encounter of the something kind.
Chat. This is your turn. I'm gonna phone a friend and say, "Chat, hey, chat, this is your turn to answer the
Phone
question."
a friend. The alien movie that's about the guy that lives in Alaska. Come on, chat. I know one of you got to know. And the alien comes down and has contact, and he has a psychiatrist who it's supposed to be based on the guy's like life story. Well, anyway, they did that movie. The more recent movie stems from this Christopher Walken movie, and I thought it was funny as shit because he was a writer in the movie, and he has encounters with aliens, and he's like socializing with them. Like we would socialize if we were at a bar or something like that, or out with friends, or it was really kind of funny.
I don't know what you talking about. I'll be at my house smoking my weed. It's cheaper just to buy a beer at the store. Let's go sit back at the house.
What would you want to know from an alien?
What? What?
What would you want to know if an alien came down to you and was like, "Yo, what's up, Cursed?" What would you ask them?
Can you do the Paul thing where you just touch me on the forehead and I know everything that you want to tell me?
Thanks for playing, Cursed.
Yay! I won the prize. I know you saw the movie Paul, right?
No, I haven't. Oh,
Tag.
Paul. Yeah, no, Paul, like Paul.
Yeah, the one where
The little Seth Rogen or whatever was.
yeah, the crazy chick had one eye and Paul made her eyeball work again. She was a Jesus freak. And then Paul made her eyeball come back and she was an evolution freak. It was crazy. But Paul touched her. He made her see the whole galaxy and aliens fucking and everything.
And everything. So, yes,
But
cat. Cat in a bird case that psychics are one-eyed. As far as sight goes, I'm two-eyed. But as far as my abilities to see past, present, and future, that comes from my pineal gland.
let's
As
just
the
suck it
ancient
dry so
people,
there's no DMT for us whenever we die. Yay!
now. Anyway, I do
Hey,
not
don't drop
condone
the
that
phone.
behavior.
What are you talking about? It's natural.
I don't condone that behavior anyway.
Natural.
But
It's more natural
no,
than anything else, lady.
the ancients, like even the Native Americans, say that the one eye comes from the pineal gland in the brain and the glands that are around it. But I have also the markings, so I've been marked on my.
I'm just a crazy guy that sees more than one reality at the same time and agrees with the Mandela event.
Hey, that's how we met.
It explains the reason why there is multiple realities going off in my head.
Yeah, it's an explanation, definitely. And your explanation actually makes sense versus like the we're in some simulator thingy. I hate that one.
Hey, we're just brains in a vat because we have to. Our brain processes anything that we perceive, so therefore we have to go through the filter of the brain and receiving everything through sight and sound through our senses that we have so that we're able to see reality around us. And in a sense, we're, like I've explained dozens of times, but I'm considered crazy. We're not actually perceiving reality.
So what are we perceiving?
I don't know. Honestly, the way that the really smart guy explained it is no matter how much information we gain about where we are, we will have zero information about where we are. So no matter how much we understand about reality, we'll have zero information about what really is. So basically, the way that I explain it is a little more layman's, where we're going to pick the color yellow. You see an object and it's that color, it's not really that color. It's every color except for that color because it's reflecting all other colors into your eye and it's absorbing that color already. So therefore your eye is not perceiving yellow. For some reason your eye That's the only thing that it sees whenever it sees that thing. It sees the color yellow. And that's what I'm stating. Reality isn't what we perceive. And science proves that reality isn't what we perceive. People go down to the observer effect. I mean, excuse me, the double slit experiment. And I want to say more, it's a more of a detector effect because technically, originally, whenever Thomas Young did it, it looked like a wave function. It was the multiple lines. It wasn't just the two lines. Not until we gained technology and was able to actually detect which particle went through which slit was it whenever we found the two lines part of the double slit experiment. So it's not the whole point that an observer is controlling anything because you obviously can't control your reality. You're perceiving what is there, but whenever you perceive what is there, it becomes what you think it is. It's like a rainbow. Every rainbow that you see is your rainbow. Nobody can see the rainbow that you're seeing because they're standing from a different vantage point, and that rainbow that they're seeing is their rainbow. If that makes any sense. What are you hiding over there for, making me look like an idiot?
No, I'm not making you look like an idiot. I understand completely what you say. So basically, in layman's terms, it's basically like the more you perceive reality, the more questions you have about it. It's something that can never be answered fully in this dimension, anyway.
No, we never be able to understand it because we control these bodies. There's no two ways about it. There's something inside of this body that is there besides the body itself. And whenever that's not trapped in the filter of the body, what we perceive then, we will never be able to comprehend that if we only are able to comprehend what we have while we're inside of the body, is what I'm trying to explain. Everything we perceive inside of the body is nothing compared to what we would perceive if we were not in this body, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, yeah, that makes sense because if, like, from what I see of the supernatural, like, most people can't see that. You know what I'm saying?
Cat in the Bird Cage. There was actually two videos from this guy called The Diary of a CEO or something like that. And they were both religious people, but they were highly scientific individuals at the same time. And both of them explained the thing that I'm trying to collab all together at once right now.
Curse, do you have a video on that?
Yeah, let me go get one of them and then I'll go find the other one.
Okay. So he goes, so it's weird. Like with what Kirst is saying is like you could see more if you're outside of the body than in the body, but we are in the body. So it's kind of like that veil that we talk about in the supernatural realm. So it's kind of like you can't see what's behind the veil. You can see a little bit, you can peek at it, you can view it somewhat, and that's why when people ask me for readings and stuff like that, I say it comes in fragmented. And it does. And the reason why it does is because I'm not on that side. So I'm looking into that side. And it comes naturally. It's not something that's forced. I do not force it. I did not ask for this, but I have it. And it's been given to me since I was little. And I know how to deal with it now. And I'm not afraid of it anymore. So I can openly talk about it. Whereas, like, when I was younger, I was afraid to say anything, which kind of made it difficult and a little scary because I didn't understand what was going on. But now I understand what's going on, and I accept it, and I like it, and I wouldn't give it up for anything. It's a gift given to me. All right.
Do you want me to put those in your Discord because they're like 2 hours long a piece? They're pretty long.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah, they're
not if
long.
they're 2 hours.
Yeah, they're pretty
Yeah.
long.
You can just share them in chat for. Do you have any videos that are short that you might want to show or anything like that? I'm not familiar, Kat, with that song. Mick Jagger's comes in colors everywhere. I'm not a huge Mick Jagger fan, but I wouldn't mind listening to it to see what you're talking about. I'll definitely take a listen to it.
No,
But
I got nothing.
no,
And that was
nothing.
me being on a delay, not you on a delay or whatever. No, I just didn't answer for a while.
Oh shit, we got Creek in the back. Oh, we got Coors Light Elmo.
This isn't Creek.
Hi, Elmo. How are you doing? Hi. What are you doing, Elmo? You gonna talk, Elmo?
Emma's a little fucked up. We need to
Elmo's
see
a
all
little
that.
fucked up.
I can't see the camera.
Elmo's
Elmo's
a
so
little
fucked
fucked
up.
up.
He forgot how to talk.
How you doing, dude? How you
What's
doing,
up,
Creek?
man? What's
What are
up,
you up
Kurt?
to?
Oh, just hanging around.
No,
How y'all doing?
We're doing good. How was work?
It was work. It was actually pretty good today. Worked out good.
Good.
AC's fixed. Our
Nice.
fish fryer had went out a couple days ago, so I was having to use 2 fryers at work. That kind of sucked, but it also was cool because towards the end of the night, I only had to clean 2 fryers instead of 3, so that kind of worked out too. But it got fixed today.
anybody listen to the new Tom McDonald? Anybody listen to the new Tom McDonald song?
I haven't. I heard about it.
No, I saw on YouTube that he was dropping one. Did he drop
Yeah,
one today?
there's a new Tom McDonald song today.
What's it
Nice.
called?
Auntie.
Hell yeah.
Auntie. I'll have to check it out. I
I'll
like
check
his
that
stuff.
out. That and Upchurch dropped a Jelly Roll disc today. That was wild.
Oh shit.
Yeah, pretty wild.
I don't follow any of this shit. I like live in my little bubble.
What's up, Cat in a Birdcage? Creeks float. They do. Especially the one behind my house right now. I did get to go fishing yesterday.
Did you catch anything?
Shit, no. The current was moving so fast that there ain't no way. No way. Now, maybe tomorrow or the next day will be perfect, but not anytime soon.
What are you
That
doing for catfish?
Oh yeah, catfishing.
Curse, do you fish?
Not anymore. I ain't fished since I was a kid.
Yeah, I haven't gone in a couple of years. But we're talking about going out because I watched Mr. Unspecified. He has that Mule Team 6, which is really funny. And they do they do fishing and crawfish, boils, and everything else,
Oh
which
hell
I
yeah.
never had a crawfish ever.
Oh, they're amazing. If they're done right, they're amazing.
I never had tried it.
They're spicy. They got a kick to them. If you
I don't
like,
even know how to eat them. Like I have no
or
no
you
clue.
separate the tail from the head, and then you peel a couple parts off the tail, and then you grab the meat with your mouth and pull the tail out. Bam,
Okay.
Where are you from, man?
Louisiana.
Okay, okay, fine.
He's like, okay.
Go Winks, go Winks. Okay, we have somebody backstage.
Oh, we do. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm from St. Mary Parish, man. That's
We
where I
got
was born.
two
Where?
backstage.
St. Mary Parish.
Oh, so if you're in a parish, you was up in Louisiana too, huh?
We
Hello,
got a
everybody.
party going on. Hey, Kimmy. Hey, Steve.
Hey,
Yeah,
how are
man.
you?
So,
Party in the house.
are you still in Louisiana?
No, I left after I turned 18.
Shit,
I went back
nothing
down
wrong,
for a year and a half and then came back up here again.
nothing wrong with that, man. Louisiana's fucked up. What up, Steve-O and Kimmy?
How you guys
What
been
up?
today?
Pretty good.
Doing good.
Good. I had my tomatoes popped up.
Ooh,
Little plantlings. I gotta take a picture and show them to you later.
Sweet.
They're cute.
Get this. So, it was yesterday. Yeah. I'd come across a YouTube video where this guy had went to McDonald's and got a quarter pounder or something like that, and took the tomato off his McDonald's burger and planted the seeds from it. And yeah, it worked out for him.
Really?
Yeah.
It popped up? Oh shit. Well, we did that with the apple trees. My husband eats Honey Crisp apples every day, and he saved two of the seeds and we planted them last spring, and they're still coming up. They're probably about 2 foot tall right now, and they survived all winter, and they're getting leaves now. So it's our little experiment. You should try it with your jalapenos.
Oh, I am. I most definitely am.
The new moon is one of the best times, so they say in the Farmer's Almanac, to plant, and that's next week or upcoming this week. So, excuse me, when the new moon comes up, you have like that day and 4 days after, and it's the best planting time. So the Farmer's Almanac says.
well, I
All right, so
planted
I have
sunflowers.
You planted your sunflowers?
Yes, and I counted them today. I have 48 sunflowers.
Holy shit.
48 second generation sunflowers.
Yes, I got
All right,
some
so
from
it's past
Steve-O.
midnight. I'm going to get out of here.
Are
Oh,
you
take
sure,
it easy,
Chris?
Kurt.
Trip, y'all.
All right, Trips.
Later.
Oh, I hope we didn't run him off.
Yeah.
No, he's good. Curse can fit in anywhere. He's good like that.
Steve-O sent me seeds, not last year, but the year before. And no, it was last year. I planted them, and then I harvested the seeds from them, and then that's what I planted this year. So they're second generation.
Third, actually, because
Third.
I sent you seeds from a sunflower that I grew here.
Mm,
So it's actually third generation. Second generation in
you're
Georgia.
right. Yep.
Hmm.
I did save some of the seeds Steve-O gave me, so I kind of planted them all together.
Did you guys get that the 30-degree weather? We got slammed with it
There's supposed to
Last
be 33 here tonight.
Yeah, we're supposed to get it Sunday night. So I gotta bring all the seeds in, or the plants in. Monday night is supposed to be 35. Tuesday night's gonna be 33. Wednesday's gonna be 39. That's the lows. How
Yeah,
is it gonna be 75 during the day and 35 at night? That's
exactly.
crazy.
Exactly. It's like you get summer and winter all in one day.
Yes, you get up and you're a little chilly, and then you have to change clothes because you get hot. And then towards the end of the night, you got to bundle back up again.
Hello, Ken. Good to see you.
Ken?
Hey, series. I hope you're doing good, dude. I messaged you on Discord, by the way. And Red Pill, how you doing?
Oh, 29 Monday and Tuesday night there. Oof. Yep,
Holy shit.
they're getting it too.
Come to California. You want to know what the weather is? Stick your head out the window.
Pretty much always the same.
I ain't gonna believe them and their temperatures.
No, we were like 85, and then that night it dropped down to 32 and snowed. Get that? It snowed. Nothing laid on the ground, but it snowed because it was
Wow.
supposed to rain. So instead of raining, because the weather dropped so low, it snowed. And
Dang.
that was during the day. That wasn't like overnight. That was daytime. So I'm glad I didn't, and I was just about ready to plant and transplant my strawberries because I told you guys I got the big barrels, the half barrels,
Right?
that I wanted to put the strawberries in so I could cultivate them more. Honestly, if you have like 5 strawberry plants, you don't get many strawberries at a time. And if they're in pots, they're real tiny little strawberries. So mainly they were going to Buttercup. I would pick these strawberries and just give them to the dog because they were so little and there wasn't that much of them. But so I want to get bigger and more strawberries, so I bought the barrels. And I was going to transplant them this weekend, but I don't want to because the temperature dipped so low.
Right.
And we had frost all over everything last night and all that shit.
Yeah, I'm sick of being hot and cold.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 54 right now, and it's like absolutely perfect. Inside, anyways.
Yeah, it's not. It's about 40, and it's dropping down to 30s tonight.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 33 here.
Everything all over the deck was frosted last night.
Damn.
I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. And it was kind of warm today. It was about 60. So I don't know if it's going to drop down to the 20s tonight or not.
Fuck that. Oh, man. I have to bring my fire pit in here and open up the window.
Don't give my husband any ideas.
Okay, so Ken says that they're calling for snow in North Alabama Monday night.
Holy shit.
Why don't they stop calling? Stop calling for the damn snow already, and we'll be done with it.
Yeah, I'd block that number.
Mm-hmm. No kidding.
Yeah, no, let's not do that. Why can't we change that?
Right?
And just be like,
Add them to a no-call list.
put it on the spam blocker.
Yeah.
Spam block that shit. No.
you get an update from the from the state or wherever that sends you the things. And it's like update snow tonight, and then you get reported spam.
My husband woke me up the other day and he's like, "It's snowing outside." I was like, "No, it's not. You gotta be fucking kidding me." I was like, "No, it's not." I was like, I thought he was joking with me. No, it was really snowing.
Wow.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that would blow my mind.
How can it be 85 during the day though? Like
Exactly.
85 and it was like probably about 70 at night. It was nice, cool breeze going through and everything, open a window time. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. And then bam! And it's like a big hard fist.
Maybe everybody got so hot because they were so used to the cold, and everybody in the world turned their fans on and, and started global cooling.
Everybody's hanging their fans out the window and shit. That's all I can see. Got some redneck hookup. Fucking fans going out.
Lord.
So when are you planting your jalapenos, Creek?
I got to do some more research on that.
I can help you out with that. What you need to know, dude?
I really don't know what I need to know. I've got the gist of it down. You know what I'm saying? I know I need to get some jalapenos and cook some more and harvest. Keep all the seeds and go from there. Try to germinate them and put them in some cups and everything, and switch them over and just try to grow them.
You know, once you grow your own stuff, you're not going to want to buy anything. It's kind of like an addiction.
Oh,
Like
I
it
know.
really.
With jalapenos, as much as I cook bacon wrapped jalapenos, I know for a fact that I won't go buy no more.
It
I'll have
is, and it's like an
I've got enough
addiction.
land where I can have a field of jalapenos if I want. And I will too, because boy, I can make a killing doing it.
We started with just tomatoes. That was our first, and then we went to peppers, and now we do practically everything, including potatoes.
I'll just buy all the stuff that I need. Like that sounds bad. It sounds bad. Never mind.
You're gonna buy a hog too, make your own
Exactly.
bacon.
Exactly. I'll harvest my own jalapenos. How was your day, ma'am?
Mine
Yeah.
it was okay. I went and picked up more medicine today and did a little food shopping. And tomorrow I'm going and getting all the gardening stuff I need. So it's been I've been resting, you know what I mean? This is my first stream since I've been sick and stuff that I've done.
Right.
So I was bored and I was like, I want to talk.
So you're feeling better though?
I am feeling a little bit better. Like the energy's still kind of low. Like I do something and then I'm tired afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm still recovering. So, but I'm feeling a little bit better. Not ready to go out and run around or anything, but I'm working my way up to it
How's Kobe
slowly.
feeling?
He went to work all week, well, all except for the Tuesday. And he has more energy than I do. Like
Mhm.
mine's a little more depleted because I had the ear infection on top of it. But he's actually doing pretty well.
Oh, that's good.
We just have to watch like what foods we're eating.
Mhm.
so we don't get a stomach ache and stuff. But other than that, he's doing really well.
Good.
He's ready to go out, mow the lawn, seed the lawn, and do all that fun stuff and cut down trees,
Oh
guy
boy.
stuff. Yeah. The worst thing he says to me is, I see some trees I want to take down. I'm like, no. Is that a guy thing, you two?
It's definitely a guy thing.
It has to
Yeah.
be. I said, my husband, when he says to me, I got some trees I want to take down.
Definitely a guy thing, but what sucks is getting the stumps out of them.
Yeah,
What?
we haven't figured that out. We still have some stumps. He tried some type of drill and it didn't work.
Well, technically, I mean, it depends on how big the stump is. If they're small, if they're real small, you can dig them out.
Yeah, these you can't
Right.
dig them out.
What really sucks though is not owning the property and renting and enjoying the trees in the backyard, and the management company decides to cut them down. That
Mm.
ticked me off. It's like, I was renting the place with the trees. The trees were nice trees. There was one that needed trimming off of the roof of the house. So you trim the tree up. When the tree guy came out here, he said, "This other tree is diseased." No, it's not, sir. That tree is perfectly healthy, fine, no problem. Sure enough, 2 weeks later, he had permission to chop it down.
Mm.
Kick me off. Now I got no shade back there.
Hey, does anybody know MC Neem?
I'd go ahead and block them on out right now. You don't.
All right.
Yeah, there's some wild shit happening in the. But I wouldn't even pay any attention to it and keep moving on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been here and done this. You don't want any part of that.
Yeah, I don't know you, dude.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a part of YouTube. Some people just don't have anything better.
Okay. Alrighty.
But yeah, no, I had a pretty decent day today. Glad that my fires are back going and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know when you was gonna go live again. I'm glad you went live tonight.
Yeah, I was contemplating it tonight, and then I was like, I feel like talking. So I was like, let me pull up a live stream.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Ken said he's going to work on his yard tomorrow. Oh,
Montana, the storm destroyed the other night.
yeah, we have the Virginia pines. I don't know if you guys ever seen them, but they're like really fucking tall. And they only have leaves on the top. Like all the other branches along the trunk, they're kind of just dead. Like they're kind of like there's nothing to them. But all the leaves and stuff and they sway and they're shallow rooted, so they fall over easy. And that's most of our backyard. So my husband wants to take all them down. The only things we take them down is going to leave a lot of bald spots.
Mm.
So I want to get some arborvitaes in there.
Well, as tall as they are, the only thing that you have to worry about with cutting them is that whenever you do cut them, the weight from the top of it towards the bottom doesn't shift back towards you whenever you're cutting them.
Yeah, he's not going to cut them. Like he said they're too tall for him. Like they're like 40 to 50 feet tall.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
I'm like they're freaking tall shit. I've never seen trees that big actually. They're not they're not girthy or anything. They're skinny, but they're just really really high. And I think they kind of look like a really big asparagus. It's the only way I can
Well,
kind of.
I mean, you can cut them to where towards the way that you want them to fall. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah. I think he's afraid because they are so tall. You can't gauge where they're going to fall. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you
so
can you can make them fall where you want them to fall, but I mean, you got to see what the branches look
point.
like on top. If they're gonna twist, if they're gonna
Yeah. I was gonna say to a point because if it starts to twist on you,
right.
you have no idea where it's going.
yeah. And when they cleared, they only cleared like 20 feet around the house, all the way around. So they didn't clear that much. And the other thing is, like, I think they depend on one another to lean on one another. So you don't know if you're taking them down, if it's going to make the other ones unstable.
Well, what I've seen most cutters do, we'll get on, we'll put on a set of tree climbers that you put on your legs, and they'll climb up there, and they'll cut so much at a time. They'll limit, and then they'll start cutting it off, and they'll climb as they climb down. They'll cut the whole tree.
Mm.
That's the safest way to do it, I would think.
Yeah, he's going to just take down, I think, the shorter ones, and he's going to leave the taller ones the hell alone. But it's like $300 a tree.
Yeah. Hey, that's actually not that bad.
I know it's not that bad, but it's when you have a lot of trees out there, it's a lot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It adds up. It adds up after a while. But it isn't that bad.
Right.
And go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
I thought you said
Go
but.
team.
I thought you said but. But it's kind of like it just adds up. So we just don't have the money for it right now. So,
I'd be making some sort of deal. I'd be telling them, "Hey, dude, I give you like $1,500. Just put them all on the ground. You
Well, that's
don't
what
even
my
got to
husband
haul
said.
them or cut them up. Just put them on the ground. I'll take care of them from there."
Well, that's how we got it down to 300. My husband said, "You just gotta, you gotta cut them down." And then
Right.
he said that he'll chop them up and move them and everything.
Right.
So, and that's how we got it down to 300.
That is
And
like Ken said, that is a really good price. That's really good.
the only thing is we can't get the stumps out either. So we're trying to think of
Well, you said they're not real big girthy trees.
no, but they're pine.
If you dig down enough to where you can go and cut the roots off of them and take like a full wheeler or a side by side or whatever, and then you can just take and pull it up.
All right, Creek, when you coming up?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you wasn't so damn far, I most definitely would.
I'll pay you, dude. I'll pay you.
I most definitely would.
I'll pay you and cook for you. How about that? And
Oh,
start
yeah.
your jalapenos.
Can't you rent a stump grinder?
You can.
You can, yeah. You can run. We were like I said, he tried to drill a hole in the middle of the stump, but with some some drill bit, but that didn't work. So he wants to get another one that's different, and he's going to try to drill a hole in it, put the whatever the shit that is that kills them.
Shit, tell him to drill a hole and well, no, he's got so many other trees around him. Couldn't set fire to it.
That's what he was going to do, put gasoline in it,
Right.
and I talked him out of that.
No, you don't. You don't want to use gas. You want to use diesel.
Okay, diesel. But I was like, no, we're not going to do that. How about that one?
Well, technically, what you would do,
Kimmy, I need help over here.
you would wanna soak it in diesel and keep soaking it for a couple of days.
Yeah.
That way, that diesel gets soaked into there and everything, and then light it up, and it'll burn for days and days and days.
I'm afraid with that because we have so many other trees and we're
Right.
in a breezeway. So we're in a
Right.
breezeway.
Yeah,
It's
no.
very windy out back. Like
So-
even with him just burning some plants and woods and stuff like that, I get
So
freaked
the
out.
other thing that he could do, being that he's already drilled a hole in it, he can take a saw and cut like an X in it
Yeah.
and start chopping at it and cutting it up and a lot of digging. But it can be done. It can be done.
All right. So when you want to come up, Gracie, let me know.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
No, but there's some type of stump killer that you put in there. You can put in the tree stump. I forget what it's. It's like it kills the stumps. So we're gonna look for that. We're gonna try that route first before we set it on fire and have. I mean, he likes to set it on fire, but that's a
Of
guy
course.
thing.
Mhm.
But we got to protect you guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well,
Mhm.
maybe not exploding tree stumps. You know what I mean? Maybe that's not the best option.
What is that? I'm cat in a bird cage always just gets me so lost. No offense, cat in a bird cage, but just the most random. I don't even know. Natural vegetation is good for automobiles.
Spectroside makes a stump remover. Okay. Thanks, Ken. Steve-O, you're awful quiet tonight. How are you doing?
Okay, sitting here eating popcorn, so yeah, being quiet. But as far as burning a stump, I find that quite difficult. Being I believe that the tree you're cutting down is a live tree, so that tells me the roots would be moist. Moisture and fire don't go that well together, so I would more or less stump grind myself. Well, I'd stump grind the stump, not myself. But
I was going to say, you're going to stump grind yourself.
yeah, the stump grinder sounds fine to me, not the burning of the roots, because it'll take a whole lot for them roots to dry out. I'd say you'd have to wait a year or so before them roots get dried enough to where you can think about burning them.
Yeah,
And
I don't want to go
And
the
if,
burning
if you
route.
drown it in diesel, it's just going to smoke a lot.
Right.
Yeah, burning diesel is going to be heavy in smoke.
Well,
Right. Well, gasoline is way different than diesel is.
we have the forestry ranger that lives down the street, so I don't want to start shit either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, we got the forestry popo right there.
Right.
You know?
I got open space out behind me, beyond my backyard fence, is open space. So
Okay.
right now, I'm still waiting for the city to send their their crew out to do the weed eating of the brush clearance from our fence line. They'll weed eat out about 100 feet from our fence line. Then I'll feel comfortable having my fires again in the backyard. But right now, the grass back there is just too tall in the open space right now.
Right. But yeah, I'm so confused. I don't.
What? What's the matter, Greek?
Cat in the Birdcage. She's like, offend me, please. Like, where are you? I don't even understand. Like, what the fuck is
Just
like?
Oh, offend me.
I don't know what is absolutely what is happening right now.
Oh, by the way, Creek, I got the fucking Cheetos. I haven't tried them yet.
Oh,
I
did
just
you?
bought them today. Yeah.
Which ones? The flavor swap ones?
Yeah, the flavor swap ones.
I think they're pretty decent. I think they're pretty decent, but
I asked my husband, I was like, you want to try these? Creek said they were good, and if they're bad, we can blame him. he's like, Creek said they're good? I was like, yeah, he said they're good. But if they're bad, we'll just blame him.
they're actually pretty decent.
They were expensive as shit, though.
Well,
They're expensive.
like $2.69.
Like, $4.50.
What?
Yeah, for not a very big bag either.
I'm gonna say, did you get the party bag or what?
No, it wasn't the party bag. It was just like a small bag, like not like a snack size bag, but not a family size either. Kind of like it's. I don't know. I'd have to look at it and see how many ounces, but it's not that big. But it was $4.50. So if they're bad, we're blaming you.
Oh bullshit! No, they're not gonna be bad. They're not. I promise, they're not gonna be bad. They're pretty good.
I was like, oh, Creek told me about these. I wanted to try them. I was like, you want to try these? For anyone, they're the flavor swaps, and they have Cheetos that are barbecue flavored. And that's what we got.
Well, I actually got a bag tonight. After I left work, another bag of the these are the best ones. There's no doubt about it. They're the best ones.
Which ones are they?
The Doritos cheddar and sour cream ruffles, and
Right.
they're hands down probably the best chip that I've ever had. But with the Dorito flavor, you know what I'm saying? I like the ruffles cheddar and sour cream, but the Doritos texture and the flavor of it, the way I guess is, I like it a lot better than the Ruffles. I like them in a Doritos version way better than the Ruffle version.
Well, Doritos is the original Munchies chip.
Damn right it is.
Yeah. But why they mismatching it with the damn Ruffles? They putting ridges on them? They making Doritos with ridges?
With ridges.
No,
Doritos have ridges now.
That's the only thing Ruffles had going for it, right? Was it was
Yeah.
ridges.
Yeah.
They have ridges so that you could scoop the.
Yeah, and then they turn around and start putting it all in the chip itself. So you don't got to scoop the sour cream and all that crap no more because they already put it in the chip.
Oh shit! No, you have to scoop it in the sour cream because it gives it that extra flavor.
But they already got the Ruffles
Just in
sour
case
cream
anyone
and
in
onion
chat
and
wasn't
sour,
hungry. Just in case. Just in
I
case you
told
guys
y'all.
weren't hungry.
Yeah, I told them to quit talking about food, and here we go.
Oh,
Talking about food.
I'm giving you another Facebook eye roll right now.
Oh, Lord.
Ooh, the Facebook eye roll.
Okay,
That's
Kimmy,
bad.
the doctor was saying something about adjust my diet. Not my conversation about food, but my intake of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we can discuss food.
Mm.
Just can't intake the food.
Oh
Mm.
God!
When y'all talk about it, it makes me want to partake and eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do
I
that.
probably shouldn't be sitting here eating this popcorn either, huh?
Mm,
Hmm.
popcorn's not that bad.
I know corn don't do nothing for nothing, huh?
Popcorn's just the only thing with
Corn's
popcorn.
just a filler.
Popcorn doesn't
Hey,
have
Berlin.
a lot of carbs to it. It has a lot of cholesterol.
Yeah, just don't add butter and stuff like that either.
Oh, you said butter. That's cool. I added a bunch of salt.
Oh, Lord.
Howdy, preliminal.
What I want to know is how's the Pepsi intake going? Has that slowed down any?
It's still intaking.
It's still intaking. Oh, okay.
I let the doctor know the water's in there. She said you got to drink water. It's in there. Trust me. It's the first ingredient, water.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right. We're getting an
I'm
eye roll and the
serious.
look. Look, we're all getting a look from Kimmy. She doesn't even have to be on
Mm-hmm.
camera, but we know we're getting a look from Kimmy. All
Mm-hmm.
right.
You're right.
I know what she's saying. I know what she's doing right now.
I can tell what she's doing just by the tone of her voice. I can tell what she.
Am I that obvious?
I can tell. That southern.
Mm-hmm.
Bad boys, bad boys.
Mm-hmm. Y'all are bad.
Mm.
Bad influences.
No, I said about growing. I said about growing vegetables and everything. That's not a bad influence.
True. You just want to put me to work.
Hello,
Make me
preliminal.
plant.
The Razzle Dazzle smoothie. Ginger, apple, apple cider. Okay, ginger, apple cider, wheatgrass, carrot, and raspberries.
That sounds good.
Ooh, and strawberry. And strawberry.
And strawberries.
That sounds really good.
I drink smoothies. I pack lettuce down into the bottom and then baby spinach. And then a half a banana, 2 strawberries, handful of blueberries or blackberries, one or the other, a splash of pomegranate juice, a little bit of coconut water, and then I fill it with either a protein shake or almond milk. And then I put chia seed and flaxseed, and then I drink it.
But is
That
it
is
good?
good. It is really good. Like even my
Any
kids like it.
anyone know
Damn.
zombies?
That sounds like a lot of work.
Not really.
Watering a coconut and milking an almond and.
No.
Hey, does
Hold on,
anybody know who
you gotta
zombies?
go in for a smoothie.
No, I don't know zombies.
Okay. Sorry, zombies. Nobody knows you here. You can go in the chat and talk a little bit so we can get to know you before you come on panel.
Yeah, Golden. I will say you have to be very, very, very careful with people that you don't know.
I know. I
Because
do.
they will come in here and they will show shit on your panel that
Oh yeah.
I am. I'm very careful. That's why I ask first.
I'm just saying because I've been there and done that. And
Well, you haven't done it. You've had it done to you.
correct. A lot more than I'd planned for.
I don't think you planned for any of it. So too much. It was too much. No, I leave the link posted for certain people that I know that want to join, that may join, and
No, she didn't say stalk. She said talk,
yes,
so we can get to know you.
no, not stalk me. I already had one then.
No, they said, did you say you need to stalk me before I can join the panel? That's weird.
Yeah,
And it's like, no. She said talk and get to know you.
yes. See what you're about.
Yeah, we're particular about our stalkers around here.
I already had a couple. Not one, just a couple. My stalkers love me, but I don't love them.
I just been waiting on the right one to
Night,
come stalk me.
David.
All right, prelim.
You know, stalkers, lurkers, reptilians. They
David,
all
if you
do
want to
lurk.
come up, you can come up. Reptilians. Yo, that shit's scary. I don't want no snake peoples, lizard peoples. I'm into humans, not snake reptilian people.
Yeah, reptilians. That's why I was thinking they ain't got no body heat or whatever. They're cold blooded.
They're
That's why I
cold
went with
blooded.
reptilian.
Gillis.
Don't know if they're lizards or snakes or they're reptilian.
Hey,
cold-blooded.
Crunchy.
Crunchy.
Crunchy B. Yeah, he's in chat. How you doing, Crunch? But yeah, we're not allowed to talk about food anymore because Kimmy's going to give us a look. Even though we can't see the look, we know the look's there.
Damn
Oh,
it! Y'all
yeah,
had to say, and y'all just had to say crunchy. We just got the crunchy.
Yeah, we didn't even get into desserts or nothing. Man,
I know. I'm telling. Well, I can't say it because like Kimmy's going to look at me.
The Lord.
I'm
Sitting over
behaving,
here
Trico. I'm
starving.
behaving.
I had to eat a Special K bar for a dessert. Ugh.
you keep
I want-
listening to us, you're going to have to extend the warranty on your treadmill.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hello,
treadmill.
hello, Mr. Creek. How do you do? I'm calling about your extended warranty.
You know what I get now? I don't get the extended warranty calls anymore. I get the your loan has been approved.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Call
Yeah.
us at this number to start the process or whatever.
And then I also get text messages from like traffic violation.
Yep. I got one of those yesterday.
And I was like, what? I
I
was
had
like,
one the other day. Your purchase of so and so has been approved. Blah blah blah. If you did not authorize this purchase, please contact. I'm like, screw you. I ain't contacting nobody on shit.
All right. Well, that's what they want you to do. They want you to freak
Right.
out and be like, "Oh, well, no, I didn't do that," and
I
click
didn't
on.
order that, so you're gonna call that number and boom, they got you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
well, yeah, they do the traffic violation because they say like that I was in Philadelphia and didn't pay a toll, but I haven't lived in Philadelphia in years, many years.
They
So I'm
tried to
like,
do that when I was driving truck when they first came out with the cameras and all that stuff.
yeah,
And I was on the road, and I would be gone for 4 to 6 weeks on end sometimes. And I come back one time, and my boss had said, "We got a violation on you." And I'm like, "What?" He says, "Yeah, they sent us in a camera photo." And I said, "Well, I want to see it." And I read over their paper that they had sent about the violation and everything. They had my truck license plate number. They had, the date, the time, all this stuff, where the camera was situated, this and that. And I looked at the picture and I'm like, that's not my truck. And look at that license plate. That ain't even our license plate. Don't pay it. So I don't know whatever came of it. But I told my boss, that ain't my freaking truck. They can't prove shit. That picture is not my truck and it's not my license plate. So if they had me on camera and license plate, they sent it to the wrong guy. But they sent the wrong guys to me.
Well, what I'm getting is a text message, and then it's from, I look up the area code. The area code's like from Texas or something, or from like a foreign number where it has a 1 in front of it. And
Right?
they're like, you have a traffic violation in Philadelphia. I'm like, why would they be sending it? First of all, I don't have a license there. My license is not there. So, yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. And then my husband was getting them too. And I was like, what's the area code? And he's like, it was in Arizona or something. I was like, think about it. Why would someone in Arizona be calling about Philadelphia?
Right.
You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Crunchy, the link's up top if you want to come up on. But yeah, it's just like, instead of getting a car warranty, and then I get papers in the mail for a car warranty for a car I don't have and I never owned.
Wow.
I'm like, they're trying everything.
I like answering the spam calls like that and get them going for a little while. You know what I'm saying? And be like, oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I really need that. And then I'd be like, wait a minute. Where'd you say you was from again? Oh, no, sir. I cannot tell you where I'm from. And I'll get them going. I'll tell
You
them
get them,
tomorrow.
man?
My husband answered the phone one time. My son was 2, and the dude calls and asks for the man of the house. So my husband hands my son the phone, and he's going, I got see him, talking baby talk. Like, well, he is the man of the house. And then one time somebody called and asked for me, and he told them that I died a couple of weeks ago, and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. And he was like, yeah, that's okay. She was a bitch anyway. And I'm sitting
Oh my
right
God.
there looking at him like, what?
Oh.
Yeah, I like messing with them scam callers. It's really
Right.
funny. Go inside. We used to do not Steve-O and Kimmy, but me and Harlow High and a bunch of us. We used to do prank calls where we'd call like Motel 6s and stuff, and all kinds of different places, and tell them that we were on our way there. And that was fun. That was pretty fun. We'd call Waffle Houses, all kinds of places.
I did that when I was younger. I used to call payphones and see if anybody would pick up. Like we did. We called payphones at different like train stations and stuff and bus stops and stuff just to see if somebody would pick up. And usually they actually did. People actually picked up the phone.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, we've called some wild places.
I miss payphones too, prelim. I
I
think they
don't
need
think
to
I've
bring them
ever had
back.
to use a payphone.
They were convenient, like, and I think where there's no cell service and stuff, they should have payphones.
Right, right, like a landline type deal.
Yeah, like they should have cell phones, and just in case. I do
Well,
think they
who
should bring back.
remembers the call boxes on the side of the road?
Yeah, I haven't seen
Mm,
them in a long time. Do they even
Yeah,
have them?
I think they pulled them out because of the cell phone.
we've seen them on trips before. I can't remember where we saw them.
Right. They used to be all up and down every California highway everywhere, but
Yeah.
now they're gone. They pulled them out because of the cell phone.
Mm.
I have to look. I haven't really been keeping an eye out for them, but like they were kind of important, right? Just in case there's an emergency on the side of the road,
Right.
just saying.
Hmm.
And it's like the rest areas were important for people to, pull over and get rested and, sleep if you need to. Now it's just for the fucking cops to come in and harass you because you're sleeping in your vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here at the rest area resting so I can continue my trip. Now leave me the hell alone.
Right.
No, we got to ID you. We need to see your ID. Why? Because
Well,
I was
they have
sleeping
a
in
new
the area.
thing now that you have to be in a rest area. It wasn't like that before. It was you could pull over on the shoulder, like the deep shoulders, and you could rest there. Not the
Well,
shallow shoulders.
when I was driving truck, I would pull over at the on ramps and off ramps and stuff, just
Yeah,
because I
that's
didn't want to be at the truck stop and dealing with at the truck stop. I'd rather just be there at the off ramp because I was tired. I pulled off
Yeah.
the freeway, pulled
Here.
back on, and pulled over to get some rest. So when I wake up, I'm on that on ramp, continuing my trip.
They do that here at our exit. They'll be pulled over sleeping.
Yep.
They do that where I work.
he used to pull on the off ramp and stuff to park the
Mm-hmm.
rig just for a half hour so he can get his half hour in. And now he's not allowed, they can't do that anymore. They have to actually be at a rest area or at the hospital because he
Up
delivers to
there?
hospitals. Yeah.
Because down here they do it all the time.
They used to actually have a rest area for the 18-wheelers across the street from McDonald's, and then they sold it. And it was a shame because you would see it was kind of like a square plot, and all the trucks used to go in it and just park. Like either they live in the apartments close by, and you can't have your rig in the apartments, you know what I mean, for owner operators, or they were resting, and they shut all that down.
Wow.
You have to either be at a truck stop, or my husband can stay at the be in the hospital parking lot where he delivers to. But I was like, well, what if there's and I know this from talking to other truck drivers too. Sometimes they have to pull over because they're tired and just that
Not
power
only that,
nap.
if you run out of time,
Yeah, if their time runs out, that's it.
your time is run out and you're pulled over to the side of the road, and I don't care if it's a state trooper or whoever it is, if he comes up and tells you you can't be here, you have to move this truck, you simply tell him, I'm out of hours. I
Right.
cannot move this truck until I get my 8 hours of rest. Then I can move this truck. Right now, I'm on my rest period. You can see it. It's logged right here in my book. I cannot move this vehicle for another 4.5 hours.
Right. By law.
Yeah,
By
and
That's
TV.
federal. That's federal, sir. That's over your head. You're only a state trooper.
Yeah.
Sorry.
was it back when you drove truck? Was it 11 hours like it is now?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can do 11 hours drive, 8-hour break. You can go 77 hours in a week, then you had to reset. And a reset is a 34-hour break. It's a day and what is it? A day and an 8 hour shift. It's an 8 hours rest and a day to reboot your 7 day clock.
Yeah, because that's what it is. It is now. It's 11 hours. But if they're within 100 miles of the plant, then that doesn't count. The 11 hours doesn't count. So if they're driving to different places, they can be over 11 hours as long as they're 100 miles within.
Within 100 miles of their base.
Yeah, within 100 miles of their base.
Hell yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I'll be right
So-
back, friends. I gotta use the restroom.
Yeah, I did 6 hours long haul out there, and that was during the early 2000s, around 2002 to like 2008, something like that. I don't really remember the dates. I just know it was in the early 2000s.
I did. Well, I never drove, but my husband's been driving truck for a long time. So it's kind of like we've been together for a long time too. So it's kind of like I seen where the companies try to push them. You know what I mean? The previous one that he worked for, and I'm like, no, you're going to go over your hours if you do that run, because they were a percentage of a percentage pay. Do you know
Oh.
what that is? It's like they get a percentage of the job. So for them to make their money, they have to take multiple jobs,
Right.
and they get a percentage of that.
Well, I lucked into the truck driving thing. Well, back in the 80s, in the early 80s, I was a bus driver in downtown LA. Well, it was during the Olympics, 1984 LA, when the Olympics came to LA. I was hired on to be trained as a bus driver for the Olympics. So they taught me how to drive a bus. I went out and I drove during the Olympics, this and that, and then they had me on the city streets for 6 years. I did that, driving buses. But then later I decided, okay, I'm going to have a driving career, this and that. I had different driving jobs. And eventually I was doing fundraising deliveries, delivering fundraisers to the schools. And that boss, it was seasonal work, spring and fall. But every spring and fall, he had to hire drivers to make the deliveries to the school. And he decided, I'm tired of having to hire drivers every season. Need to find a way to keep them around. So he decided to start a freight company. And he asked a bunch of us drivers, how many of you are interested in getting your Class A license? And if you do, you will be the founder of Signature Freight, which is the freight company he wanted to start up. So 8 of us became the founders of Signature Freight because we went and got our licenses and we started a freight company. So I did that for 6 years. So that was fun. I had a good time doing that, though. That was always a dream of mine, to go long haul. And then my wife joined me for 1 year when I was out there. She wanted to switch jobs and everything, and I told her, you want to drive truck with me? And she got her license and everything. She said she'd give me 1 year on the road to decide if she wants to do it continually or not. But 1 year was all she wanted. She saw the country, and that was it.
Yeah, my husband did over the road for a little bit. He doesn't like over the road. He won't do it anymore. He just does local now. Local, home, nightly. It's too much. He's like, it's too much sleeping in the cab and stuff. And food wise too. Like, he was spending more money on eating out and stuff like that.
Well, I was enjoying it after my first year. My first year out there, I had fun and everything. Like you say, the eating at the truck stops and all that stuff. But eventually, over time, I ended up having a little barbecue in my truck. I carry my fishing pole and tackle box with me. So when I was out there, if the property I was delivering at had a pond or something, I'm out there fishing. It was catch and release. I never kept any of it. But I had this, my wife was watching the infomercials one night, and they had this barbecue that was called the Q. It's a barbecue you can put in a backpack. Anyway,
Okay.
she bought it for me to carry in the truck. So once I had that little barbecue, I'd stop at the store, pick me up some, chicken breasts or whatever, and I pull up to the truck stop, pull my folding chair out, pull out the barbecue, sit there right next to my truck, barbecuing my dinner. Drivers walking
Oh yeah.
drivers walking by going inside to the truck stop and everything, and I'm sitting there fixing my own dinner. You can't be eating that stuff all the time, you get too fat.
Right.
So,
I've lived a lot of places, so I've lived all over the country, and it's like I've seen the country. I don't want to move over the road. I'm like, I've already seen the country.
right.
But I
We've
think
got a
if you,
beautiful country.
yeah, we do. It is absolutely beautiful. I lived in Wisconsin for a while. I lived in Virginia. I lived in Maryland. I lived in New Jersey. I'm from Philadelphia. I've lived in Florida. I went to Texas, um, which I actually have a funny story with Texas because I went down there. I went to Mejia, Texas, and I'd never been down there. I was young, and I had met a policeman over the internet, and I was single and I was dating him. Like we were having the internet type thing, and we went to meet, and it was definitely different. He was definitely not what he said he was. It's a little bit of a catfish situation, and he wound up stealing my leather jacket.
Oh,
What the fuck? Holy shit.
Yeah, yeah. So what happened was it was a really bad situation. I kind of was like, he wasn't anything that he said he was, and um, when I went down there, I was only going down there for like a week and stuff like that, and his ex-wife dropped off his kids. He had a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, which I wasn't expecting. Like I just met him, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "Are you sure you want me to meet your kid?" Like, kind of weird to me, but I kind of went with it, went with the flow, and you know, the little girl was a cute little nice girl and stuff. But I was kind of uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm
Yeah,
like, I don't know him, let alone now his kid. It's like kind of weird. It weirded
right.
me out a lot. And
Yeah. Dude shows
he,
up. Dude shows up, and then all of a sudden, like, dude's being really weird, and then his kids show up, and they're like being bad as hell, and,
yeah. Oh,
and
his
you're
son
like,
was bad as hell. His son was bad as hell.
yeah.
His son was bad as hell. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't know what to do. But I had my Pepsi, Steve. I had my 2 liter of Pepsi. And the little 4-year-old drank the whole 2 liter. And it was crazy. Um, but I was like sitting there and I'm like, I'm just not comfortable. And he, I, he had sent pictures, but they were definitely doctored. So he was probably about like, he was a big dude and he had to wear a CPAP at night and stuff. So I couldn't sleep because that thing you could hear all throughout the house. And I left like 2 days later, like not even. I didn't sleep while I was there at all. And I was like, okay, I just want to go. Like I wanted to go home. So I was like, all right, I'm out. And I had a
I'm
friend of
out.
mine. And I was like, I'm on the phone with a friend of mine. One was in Vegas and the other one in Canada. And I'm like, yo, you two need to help me find a flight out of here. So they found a flight in Dallas, which is about 2 hours from Mejia. And I was like, okay. And I had asked him to take me to the airport. I'm like, listen, can you take me to the airport? It's 2 hours away. I know it's in Dallas, but I'll be out of here. Like, it'll be done deal. You know what I'm saying? And he told me no, he wouldn't take me to the airport. And I was like, crap. So I had to get a taxi because back then they had taxis, not Ubers. So I had to get a taxi to go the 2 hour drive from Mahia to Dallas, and I realized I had left my leather jacket behind.
Oh shit!
So I called, yeah, it was one of the trench coat ones, the ones that are real long
Right.
and heavy, because it was wintertime in Philly. I needed that jacket, and I'm like, I didn't. We were halfway to the airport, so I didn't want to have to pay to go back. I didn't have the money. It was already costing a fortune to take the taxi to the airport. So I called him. I was like, "Can you please?" I said, "Mail my leather jacket. I'll pay for the delivery." I said, "Just put it as cash on delivery, and I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it at the post office. You don't have to pay anything.
Right.
Like I'll even send you money for the box, like to put it in. You know, I said put it in a fucking bag. I don't care. Just put it in something."
Right, just send me
And
my shit.
yeah, and he wrote back to me no. So I was like,
That's
oh
probably
crap.
fucking some weird motherfucker. You dodged a bullet. That guy's
Yeah, I
probably
dodged
snipping on
big
your
bullet on
jacket.
that.
Some weird shit.
I walked in my house. I was so tired. My dad's like, he's like, I guess you're not I guess you're not moving to Texas. And I was like, no. I said, I'm going up to bed. I was like, I'm going up to bed. But when I showed up at Philly International, I was like so freaking cold because I had no jacket on, like no jacket, nothing. And I was like telling the cab driver, I'm like, turn the heat up, turn the heat up. I'm frozen.
Right?
I'm like, the officer stole my jacket.
Fucking gold, man.
I was cold, but I couldn't believe he wouldn't send it. He would not send that jacket.
Wow.
I was like so pissed off. So I never went back to Texas. I never went back.
Anna Nicole Smith is from Mahia, Texas, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Anna Nicole Smith. Yep.
Yep.
That's some shady place right there. That's some shady place. Where I was like, that's shady. But I've also lived in Florida. I've also lived in all over. Like I was kind of like a Rolling Stone. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Wherever the breeze took me, I kind of went. I wasn't. Wisconsin, I really like though. Other than the snow, it's beautiful out there.
Touching the wind.
It's absolutely beautiful. If you ever have a chance to go out to Wisconsin and the Boundary Waters and stuff, like,
I
um,
had I had a pickup out in Winnebago, Wisconsin, and I was picking up those pallets, those big plastic pallets that they throw out of the back of a cargo plane when they're doing the helicopter drops and stuff of food and cargo drops or whatever. Up in Winnebago, Wisconsin, they were making these pallets because they're the only place, from what the guy told me, it's the only place in the U.S. that has the mold big enough for the military pallets that they put on my trailer. And
oh wow, really?
they stacked them from the ground to the roof, and some of them they stood on end in order to fill it all the way to the back door of my trailer. And I had to deliver it down to Texas to the Fort Hood or whatever military base. One
Mm-hmm.
military base is down there in Texas.
Yeah, it's Fort Hood.
Fort Hood, yeah, that's the one.
That's
But
cool.
yeah, it was those big plastic pallets that they throw out of the back of the military planes.
I
But
can
yeah,
tell you, like, Wisconsin was kind of like it was Where I lived, it was very country. It was like one stoplight type town, but
Oh,
it
yeah.
was, yeah, it was very secluded. I lived on a Christmas tree forest, and I lived there for over a year, and I really liked it, except for the snow. Like I would have stayed up there if it wasn't for the snow not melting till like June.
Mm.
Yeah, you ain't seen snow like that. I never saw snow like that. I'm from the north. And I was like, holy crap, the snow up there is crazy.
Yeah, my uncle lives in Iowa in I forget the damn name of it. But he lives in like northern Ireland.
Davenport.
No, I can't even think of the name of it. But he wanted me to go out there and work with him and everything, and which he's been wanting me to go work with him for a while now. And I can go out there at any time and go make some fucking money. But he also works all over the United States, everywhere,
Okay.
everywhere. Um, and I just don't know how I feel about traveling and everything, and with with my grandparents' old age and all that. You know what I'm saying? There will become a time where I do eventually go work with him and everything, but um,
Well, can you try it for a month? Like leave, I don't know if you could leave your job for a month, but um, just leave for a month and kind of leave it open and try it
He
and see if
can,
you
but
like it.
it's not a matter of leaving his job. It's a matter of leaving his grandfolks.
Yeah,
correct,
I
exactly,
understand that.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? And my biggest thing with that is that they've never left me, hanging from my own defense or whatever. And so I feel like that I owe it to them for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? To never leave them hanging on for their defense. You know?
Yeah, I understand. That's loyalty and love.
No doubt.
That's kind of why I was saying, like, just for a month or for a short period of time, because you could see if you even like it. If you didn't like it, then you know what I mean.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I can anything that is taught to me, like hands on, like not something that I seen in some video or some shit like that. Fuck all that. If it's taught to me hands on right there in front of me, I can learn it. I can learn it in 20 minutes. Part of it in 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And then start to study on the rest. And but I'm more so of a hands on kind of guy. Uh, I'm very very literate. Um, but also at the same time, it helps me more learning wise if I'm hands on compared to just I'll take all these tests, learn about it, whatever. Now, and there's a lot of people that go and take these tests and shit and all this and that. And you can take the test, but when it comes to hands on, if you're not like anybody can be fucking literate or whatever and figure shit out, but when it comes to hands on the job and figuring things out, it's completely different than the whole literacy of it.
Mhm.
Yep. It's the same thing with DMV. Anybody can pass that written test,
Right.
but put you behind the wheel and get you out there on the road, you're stupid as hell.
Correct.
You
Correct.
don't know how to freaking drive. Get your ass off the road.
Right.
Yeah, my husband says that. he says that a lot. He's like, people don't know how to drive.
You can give a license to any old dumbass. I'm here to tell you, man. I think, man, and the drivers, and like whenever you go and sit in traffic in today's world, man, or you're just going down a road that you take every day to get to work or whatever, and you just see people out there that just, whether they're on their phone, they're not paying attention, they forget that they have left and right blinkers.
Right. Why not use the signals? That's my big pet peeve. Why not use your signals? It don't cost nothing to use them. It lets
Dude,
the other guy know you're there.
you also see it with brand new vehicles. Like you'll see a fucking 2025 brand new vehicle, and you'll be like coming up at a stop sign right behind these people in a brand new vehicle, and you know what I'm saying? You're kind of like wondering where they're going, and it's like, damn, they didn't fucking put any blinkers or anything on the fucking 2025s. You know what I'm saying? They're broke. What the fuck is what is going on?
Well, he gets pissed because they try to get in front of him. Like they try, and there's cameras, so the cameras catch them. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, they're on camera. They're on camera. So they try to get in front of him, like, and he's like, what are they thinking? Like, why would they even do that? Because I can't just stop. Like, it takes a lot longer for a 53-foot trailer to stop than it does,
Hell yeah.
like, just a little itty bitty car, you know. But he had one guy's blue truck, like pickup truck, that tried to get, like, that kind of sideswiped him, and he's like, what the hell is the guy thinking? Like, he's like, I just can't stop that quickly. It takes time to stop. And they try to, like, get around. It's almost like they're trying to weave in and out of traffic. And he's like, that's a bad idea for anyone to do with, and you know, with the 18-wheeler. It's just not a good idea.
I
Never ever.
A buddy of mine had an 18-wheeler. He had the trailer with the lights on the side, you know, all the clearance lights and everything. And he was coming down the Grapevine. The Grapevine, they do have trucks down to 35 miles an hour on the downgrade because they don't want your truck running away from you because you got a heavy load and everything and your brakes fail because of heat, whatever. So they got it down to a 35 mile an hour in the right-hand lane for the trucks. My buddy's coming down the hill in his truck. He's behind another truck. He decides, I'm going to go around him. So he goes around this other truck that's doing 35 miles an hour. He overtakes the truck, and then he gets back in front of him. And sure enough, here comes the highway patrol, puts on the lights, pulls my buddy over. My buddy says, and now I'm not there, this is what my buddy tells me, that he gets in an argument with the officer because the officer is telling him that he can't be breaking the speed limit like that because his brakes won't allow him to stop fast enough. Well, my buddy turns around. Now, my buddy's the guy that I used to drive race cars for. And he used to drive race cars too. He's got a NASCAR freaking driver's license, blah, blah, blah. And he's telling the cop, I have a NASCAR license. And do you see my truck right there in that trailer? And the officer's like, yeah. He says, I got 18 wheels there to stop me. You only got 4 on your car. I could stop those 18 wheels quicker than you could stop your 4. I'm like, you didn't tell that to the cop. He said, yeah, I did. I says, and what happened? He says, the cops told me that the lights on my trailer were illegal. I said, what? He said, yeah. He told the officer told him, because he got smart ass with them, I can cite you for the lights that are off on your trailer because some of the clearance lights weren't working. And my buddy tells him, by law, I don't even have to have those lights on there. And the officer tells him, by law, because those lights are on there, they must be in working order. And he wrote up my buddy for the speeding down the hill, and wrote him up for the lights, wrote him up for whatever he could, because my
Oh
buddy
damn!
fucking argue with them and say I could stop 18 wheels quicker than you can stop 4.
Hey, well, that's I learned this from an old man, and the old man, this was the the father of the girl that I was dating, and I was with this girl for quite some time. But the smartest thing that has ever came out of that man's mouth that he had told me was, "Fuck the police and the government, but don't fuck with the police and the government."
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And I can absolutely 110% see where he is correct.
It's easier just to be like, you know what? Yes, here's my stuff, and just,
Yep.
you know, it takes you a lot further.
Well, I mean, to an extent. That goes to an extent.
Sometimes it's just better to just, okay, what I do, fight it in court if you need to. But it's just the way some people drive is just crazy nowadays. And then they have the automated drivers,
Oh,
which
God,
freak
yeah.
me out. That freaks me out.
I
Because
wanna
we
get
all
hit by
know
one.
shit glitches, you know what I mean?
I want
we all
to get hit
know.
by one.
You want to get hit by one?
I want to get hit by an automated vehicle.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
All right, can I ask why? Why do you want to get? Is this a
Because
guy thing?
The lawsuit.
all right, so it's big. All right, so you gotta think the people, whoever, like Tesla and all these people that do the automated thing, like the auto car. You can put it on fucking. You can set your destination on a map and sit in the passenger side, whatever. If just fucking for some reason that thing fucked up and made a mistake and hit another vehicle, and it got to where it was pretty bad, that company, you'll never have to work again in your whole entire life. You'll never have to work again in your whole entire life, I can promise you.
If you find the attorney that's going to fight them for you.
Correct.
Yeah. It's just crazy because you know how stuff glitches. We've had computers long enough to know. We have cell phones. We have plenty of technology now to know it does glitch. So that's a shady
I saw
thing.
a video. I saw a video of one of those Waymo machines, the little food delivery cart, and it was on the sidewalk, and there was a motorcycle parked on the lawn right next to the sidewalk. And the Waymo cart stopped because it saw something, because it was going down the sidewalk, and it stopped. And it sat there for a second and decided to go forward. And when it did, it hit the kickstand of the bike. And the bike ended up falling over. But the Waymo machine kept on going.
Oh,
But
crap.
on the video, it showed that the Waymo cart came up riding on the sidewalk and stops right next to the bike, and then all of a sudden takes off. And it took off and it hit the kickstand. And that's what knocked the bike over, because it was on grass. So it probably just sunk into the grass and fell over.
But what did them motherfuckers hit me?
But it was on a video camera, somebody's camera, so I'm sure the bike got, ended up going whoever that Waymo machine belonged to.
If one of them ever hit me, I promise you guys, all 4 of us on this panel right here now, We'll be living good. Cause I'm breaking every single one of y'all off.
Hey,
We're
I
gonna
heard
be
that.
good.
You got it recorded now.
Hey,
Kimmy,
Creek,
can we
I'm
plant all
ordering
the?
you a Waymo machine right now. It's heading your way.
Kimmy can have all the flowers she wants.
Yeah.
She can buy her own little plot and just
Yep.
plant some flowers.
Oh no, don't worry. I promise. We'll all be fucking living all right.
Well, that's what they said when they were like, oh, they wanted to replace truck drivers with automated drivers. I was like, you
Yeah.
gotta be out of your mind to do that.
Yeah, with them Amazon 18 wheelers, them I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they wanted to actually replace them with automated drivers, and I'm like,
Right.
there's so
Driverless
much
truck.
that goes into truck driving. It's not like driving a car. It's not the same.
How long have we had trains? And we still have train accidents.
Right.
It's like, come on,
Well,
people.
as far as driving a Tesla that's out on the road, just FYI, you can't get in the passenger seat. You have to sit and bump the steering wheel every so many feet or miles, whatever it is. And if you don't, it'll shut down. So,
Right, on the one that you have. But right now, they have freaking vehicles out there that you can order an Uber and it's going to show up without a driver.
right.
He's sitting behind the wheel of that
Until
vehicle.
Kimmy, until you jailbreak it, Kimmy.
Jailbreak.
I don't
So wait,
think I'm
Kim,
going to do that.
so Kimmy, if you're in the Tesla and you're on automatic drive, you still got to hit the gas pedal or something every now and
No,
then.
No.
no, you just have to hit the steering wheel. Like, just
Okay.
bump it. So, I kind of keep my knee handy when I'm going on long trips, and when it pops up, I'll just hit it with my knee.
Okay.
So, yeah, you have to let it know. And if, say, I look down at my phone for 1 second, it pops up. Please pay attention to the road, and then you have to bump the steering wheel. I mean, you can't even glance at your phone.
Right. If she has dark
So,
sunglasses on, it don't see her eyes. It'll tell
yeah,
her.
See, I would jailbreak it. Yep, we go. We party tonight, friends.
See, I don't like that. I don't like that. I want to be in control. You know, if I'm driving my
well,
vehicle, I want to be in
you can drive
control.
it like a normal car. You know, you
Okay.
don't have to put it in autopilot. And honestly, around town, I mostly just drive it. But long trips, oh, it's so nice. You get spoiled. Or like one time I had to go to the doctor and get a shot, and oh my God, it hurt so bad. It was in my hip. And
Oh,
I normally I would have had to have a driver take me, but because I told them I had my Tesla, they went ahead and let me do it because I just let the car drive me home.
We're talking cruise control 2000.
I can't
Yeah.
even use the cruise control in my car. Like I can't. I set it and then it just slows down, and I'm like, oh,
Oh
what am I
Lord.
doing wrong? What am I doing wrong with this? It works. It just doesn't work for me. I can't even do the cruise control, let alone automatic.
Well,
It's a
and the
little trick
other
to
thing I appreciate about it is it sees things before I see things. Like I was going down the road one day and all of a sudden it put the brakes on and I'm like, "What?" And I look over and there's this dog right at the edge of the road. It was in the bushes. I don't know how the car saw it, but it did.
Oh wow.
explain.
I still don't trust it. I still don't trust it. I think it sounds convenient and stuff, but I just don't trust it's maybe it's my control issue or whatever, but I just don't trust it. I'm just
Yeah, with
worried.
our
Like,
first one I was a little bit nervous about it, but I don't know. We've had them for years, so you get used to it, I guess.
Kane Judson 101.
Well, that's going to
Yeah,
be the next thing, flying cars. Because they've already come up with the model of it. They already have them.
I definitely believe that will be a real thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, fuck all that shit.
You afraid to fly, Creek?
It's not exactly that. You know, it does make me nervous, but motherfuckers on the ground can't even drive right now. You know what I'm saying? Once that goes into the air, yeah, fuck all that shit.
I don't see it happening. I mean, so my son's a pilot, and he's had to go through all of these classes and training and sim training, and there ain't no way they're going to put just everyday people in the air. You would have to have a tower to talk to so that people aren't running into everybody. I just don't.
Right. So
Yeah.
first you gotta be able to afford a flying car, for one.
Well, they
And
actually have them already.
for two, you have to go and get another license to be able to fly the said car. You know what I'm saying? There's probably a lot to that.
And
I've-
let's not even think about bird strikes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know?
Oh, hell no. Instead of bird poop, yeah, bird strikes.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they can really mess up a big airplane. Can you imagine just a car? I
Yeah.
mean, a bird would tear it up.
And look at
So-
the regulations we already have on drones. Come on now. How long ago was it they came out with drones? Hey,
True.
let's get our kid a drone. They can fly a drone. Hey, now all of a sudden they're regulating the hell out of drones. You can't fly them here. You can't fly them there. No, it's
Well,
gotta be, you know.
because they had people that were going into restricted airspace with them. That is
Yeah, well,
highly
you think they
dangerous.
can do with the flying car.
Exactly.
forget the
You wanna
company
take
that
the
makes
flying
the
car
flying car.
off road, and somewhere where who's going to be regulating them? Are the cops going to be flying too? The cops
I
going to be
forget.
in a flying cruiser?
There is a flying car already, and it's already existing. So it's just that, like Creek said, who's going to afford it? Who's going to get the license for it?
Right, but
and
not
stuff
only
like
that, could you imagine flying car suicide?
I'm more
crap.
thinking it's more that the government's going to regulate you out of anyway, just to get more of your money.
God, I
Yeah.
hope
Regulate
so.
this, regulate that. It's going to cost,
I hope so. Because people don't need to be flying cars. That's for damn sure.
That's exactly right, Kimmy. That is exactly right.
I had a buddy of mine that had his pilot's license, but his driver's license was no good due to DUIs. So when he was driving, I told him, you better keep them damn tires off the ground because you don't have a driver's license, but your pilot license will get you, is okay. So he had to
Well,
keep it.
that falls on who he worked for if he is flying drunk.
I don't know if he was flying drunk. We were on CB radio. And I told him he had to keep all four off the ground because his driver's license was suspended.
I'm about to smoke some of my medicine that I have.
Oh, you're going to get up off the ground too, huh?
Yeah, I'm about to.
I'll tell you this.
I'm about to be driving right off into the plains.
If my son got a ticket or anything, an arrest or whatever, they can pull his pilot's license if they want to.
Oh, I know.
Oh, wow.
And going through everything he's gone through, I don't think he'd do something stupid to lose it,
Oh no, I wouldn't.
It was the same thing when I was driving bus and when I was driving truck. You get a DUI, you're shit out of a career.
Yep. That actually happened to a guy at my husband's old job. like his first driving job. The guy, they had a Christmas party, and they were serving alcohol at the Christmas party, and a lot of the drivers got drunk. I mean, they got effed up. They got effed up. It's free alcohol. You know what I mean?
Right.
And some of them are in their 30s and shit like that. And they were like, yeah, free alcohol. And they were all, I mean, one guy was falling off the damn chair. He's not the one that got the DUI, but the guy next to him was the one that got, or a couple of seats from him got the DUI.
Dummy.
And yeah, because he drove home from that.
Right.
And he was out of a career because he went to a company Christmas party.
Yep. And it doesn't matter that you're in your own personal car.
Nope. And that
Nope.
was the thing that was messed up. I didn't realize, and for those of you that don't know, when you have a CDL license, like with a regular license, and you have points in one state, because I know I've had this happen to me. Like if I get points in Pennsylvania, they don't transfer to my driver's license in North Carolina. It's like slate wiped clean. You know, when you move to a different state. But when you're a CDL driver, it doesn't matter where you get
Yep.
a ticket or anywhere.
On your CDL license, and not only, if you're in your own car and you get a point against your license, if you're holding a CDL, that point becomes a point and a half.
Yeah.
So it's 1.5 times, basically, well, not times, but yeah. What you would get 1 point in your personal vehicle, if you're in a commercial vehicle, it's 1.5.
Because I was like, shit, I didn't know that the record transferred because with
Not only that, it doesn't matter where you go. It doesn't matter where you go at
No,
all. They
it
can
doesn't.
if you've got any kind of shit on your record or on your driving record or whatever, it don't matter where you go. They're gonna. I mean, some states can't pull up the things from other states. Like if you've got you ran a stop sign or a red light or whatever, they can't always pull up all that. But if you do have like CDL shit and shit like that, oh, you better believe they can pull up way more than what a town cop can.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. It's almost been 3 hours, but I will have it backstage. So if anybody wants to join the backstage, links at the top.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
You're
welcome.
welcome.
it's been fun.
Much
All right,
love,
guys.
respect, chat.
Much love, much
Old
respect.
Tide, thank you for having us up.
Thank you
Thank
guys
you
for coming.
giving an email. Yeah. Well, hell yeah.
Cursed series, Cat. Who else was in here? David, Prelim, Crunchy B. All you guys, thanks for showing up. If I missed anyone, I apologize. And I will be on next week with an astrology live stream. Y'all have a
Later,
good
everybody.
Bye, guys.
Later.